everyone, welcome to the Dong Tai Chi Yang style extra practice. So we're going to start. The first thing we're going to do obviously is salute. So right fist into left palm, lose the palm, the hand goes down, in front, over the top, hands come down, small bow, come up, step forwards, and then begin. So we're just going to do the first part of the beginning of the form. So hands at the side, toes pointing straight ahead, shoulder width apart, and the toes are level with each other. And we will begin. So hands at the side, hands come up to shoulder level. Palms facing each other. Just straighten, energize the fingers slightly. Turn the hands over. Palms facing the floor. Hands come down to the side, so the elbows are leading when the hands come down. And the hands come to the side. Palms still facing the floor. Bend the knees. Hold the ball. So the hands come into the center of the body. Left hand on top. Right hand underneath. So you're holding this imaginary ball, making sure that the elbow is slightly lower than the wrist. Because if the elbow was higher than the wrist, then obviously it would look wrong and it will feel all scrunched up, and that will not be good for the actual body. So we're holding the ball. So now we're going to separate the hands outwards. Left hand to the left, right to the right. When the right hand goes past the right leg, turn on the heel of the right leg, about 45 degrees, and the hands will come round. And now the right hand will be on top, then the left hand underneath, holding the ball. The body is now facing about 2 o'clock in the line with your toes, but you're looking straight ahead. Transfer the weight onto the right leg, left leg comes in slightly and then goes out. Put the left leg down, heel first and then the toe, so the weight's still in the back leg. Transfer the weight from the back to the front at the same time when you're moving forwards. The left hand, the bottom hand will come up and the right hand will follow. The right hand will be in line with the actual wrist, but it won't touch. Turn slightly to the left, turn the hands over, left hand on top, roll back. So the left hand will come flat and then will come up, palm facing the actual body. Right hand will go past the actual shoulder and then it will circle up, so you're bending at the elbow up to about ear level. And now you're coming forwards and you're shifting the weight back from the back leg to the front leg, but this time the actual palms will touch each other right at the end, and that's the push. Separate the hands so the hands will be level with each other. Transferring the weight back from the front to the back. Hands come up to temple level. Hands come back. Hands will be flat when they start coming down to waist level. And the hands will actually almost go like on an imaginary tabletop. Slide off the table and go forwards again with the body. And the hands will come up to shoulder level. So now what you've done, in effect, you've done the walled off left, you've done the roll back, you've done the press, you've separated the hands, and you've done the push. So that's the end of the very first bit, but before we stop the recording, I'll turn around so you see my back, so you can see the way that you're actually facing, so you've got an idea. So again, feet shoulder width apart, hands at the side, And we'll begin. Hands come up, palms facing each other. Energize the fingers, turn the hands over, palms facing the floor, hands come down to the side of the body. Bend the knees, hold the ball, left hand on top. Separate the hands outwards, left to the left, right to the right. Turn on the heel of the right foot to the right about 45 degrees. Hands are still coming round in this big circle around the actual beach ball. Now the right hand's on top, left hand's underneath, holding the ball. Weight goes into the actual right leg. Pick up the left, come in and then go out. Put the left heel down first and then the foot, weight still in the back leg. Transfer the weight from the back to the front whilst you're shifting forwards. Left hand comes up, right follows, walled off left. Turn slightly to the left. Now come back, roll back. And you can see the back hand is now circling inwards again. Press. Separate the hands. Hands come back as the body transfers the weight to the back leg. Hands flat on the table. Slide up the table and come up to your shoulder level. And relax. So that's the end of the first part. I don't know if is that all right? No problems? Right, continuing or do you want to just continue? Right, okay, so the next bit. So we've done the roll back and we've done the press and we've done the push. So now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do on the mirror image. So you're doing it with, everything will be like on the right side. So you're now going to turn on the heel of the left foot towards the right. So you're going to turn inwards very slightly, only about 10%. You're just turning on the heel. Body and hands turn to the right. The left hand, which is both palms are palm upwards, but the left hand, when you turn, will flatten. So the palm is facing the floor. So as I've said before, it's like a windscreen wiper. You're going to the right and it's just flattening. So we'll do the turn now. So that flattens, but the right hand will continue past your actual body, past the shoulder, and then it will scoop down. So it's the palm upwards. And then it will come back past the body and it will finish underneath the left hand. So you're holding the ball in effect, but left hand on top. The weight's in the actual left leg. And when you feel that you've got the balance, so your weight's in the left leg, pick up the right. The right leg will come in and then go out. So you're doing like a reverse letter, sorry, you're doing like the letter C. Then you put the heel down and then the foot of the right leg, toes are pointing straight ahead. And then you're going to transfer the weight. So the weight's in the back leg and it's now going to transfer to the right leg. The bottom hand, the right hand will come up to your shoulder level and the back hand, the left hand will follow. So it's just in line with your wrist, but a few inches away. So we did the walled off left. Now we're doing walled off, W-A-R-D, right. So it's just a mirror image. So now you're just going to do exactly the same, but with the other arm. So you're turning slightly to the right. Turn the hands over, right hand holding the ball on top. Roll back. So there's no difference to what we've just done. Left hand comes up. Transfer forwards, press, Separate the hands. Transfer the weight back. Hands come back. Hands come down. Palms facing the floor. Hands come to the actual waist level on this imaginary table. Slide off the table. Come up to actual shoulder level. Okay, so just do that just a bit again, so you've just got an idea again. So we're here, we've done the first bit, we've turned, we've stepped, ward off right, roll back, press, and the last bit, come down and push forwards. So you can see with the actual Tai Chi, it's basically a lot of shifting the weight of your body backwards and forwards. But hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully if you stop the recording, have a look what I'm doing, and then actually thinking to yourself, oh yes, that makes sense. Right, I'm now going to put them both together, but I'm doing it the way that you're facing. So again, you're just going to see the back of me, unfortunately, but there we go. But I won't say so much this time. See how we get on. So begin. Hands to shoulder level, palms facing each other. So the hands over, hands come down to the side of the body. Then the knees, hold the ball, left hand on top. So the center of the hands are in the center of your body. Separate the hands outwards. Turn on the heel of the right foot to the right, about 45 degrees. Body comes round, hands still going round the actual imaginary beach ball. Right hand on top, left hand underneath. Transfer the weight into the right leg, pick up the left. Left leg comes in and then goes out. Heel, put down first of the actual left leg, and then the foot. So the toes of the left leg are still pointing straight ahead. Transfer the weight to the front. Left hand comes up, right follows. Ward off, left. Roll back. Press. Push forwards. Turn inward slightly with the left foot. Turn the body to the right. Right hand goes past the body, comes back, scoots back underneath the left. Pick up the right foot, in slightly and then out, heel foot, and then transfer the weight. Right hand comes up, left follows, ward off right. So mirror image of what you've just done. Turn to the right, roll back. Press. And push forwards. So that's the first two parts. You've done the ward off left and the ward off right. Keep going.